Hi guys, I am Trish with Unique Me 3 Alpha 22. That's there. Okay, maybe. If you're still on here, just let me know that you're on here, still wanting a reading. Just go ahead and shuffle until everybody gets on. Just try to remember, guys, there is a lag time for some of you. It may be 5 to 7 minutes before I hear your comments, so don't think that I'm skipping over you or missing you. I'm seeing it exactly when I see it. I can't really change that. There's nothing that I can do about that anyway. If you're wanting a reading, just put your name in the comments and I'll get right to you. Hi, Tanner. How are you? Alpha 22, if you're still here, let me know that you're here. I seen some reason it lets you comment before the actual video started. So if you're here, just let me know that you're here. I'm not doing too bad, Tanner. I got you on the list, buddy. If you are here wanting a reading, just put your name in the comments and I'll put you right on the list. I only have one person on there now. I asked if that card was for you, Tanner, and they said yes, so I'm keeping it. It is, you are a powerful light worker. You are safe. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. That's, you already know what that's about. I've already, awesome. Congratulations, buddy. I assume that's down there by where you're at. Take this one. Okay, so both of these first two cards for you, to light worker, talking about you being a starseed, talking about hidden things that are coming to you through dreams, through daydreams. It may even be coming to you through just these intuitive knowings that are coming to you or what have you, but referring to like memories of gifts that you had in other lifetimes that you live or are living now. But some sort of lost wisdom, lost knowledge coming to you, helping you and guiding you on what your next step is. A lot coming out lately for mediumship with you. So the ability to connect with angels, deceased loved ones, ascended masters, beings of light. I'm trying to do it where you guys can see these, but I'm so used to putting them way up here. I apologize, guys. Anyway, your star ancestors are asking to connect with you at this time. Make sure when you're meditating that you're asking to connect with any of your ancestors that may be able to help you at this time. Hi, Pinky. How are you? I got you on the list. I'm doing good. Thank you. But it's really referring to the connection with ascended masters at this time. So you may be asked to connect with certain ones, or maybe you're asking questions about like Jesus or something of that sort, and they're just asking you meditate, set intentions to connect with that person or that ascended master or what have you, and keep connecting with it until you do. So if it takes you 5 days of meditation, then it's going to take you 5 days of meditation is what it's saying. Yes. What other messages do you have for Tanner, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Thank you. Okay, Talon the Slith is about acute intellect, being in a higher awareness, being more connected to your knowings, your intuition, trusting. Okay, they're saying trusting more in that is what this is referring to with you. But a lot of things that were in the dark coming out of the light, you're becoming more in tune with it and more alignment with it. And this again is referring to like these connections with deceased loved ones, angels, ascended masters. First and foremost, they're talking about ascended masters. So that must be like something that you need to concentrate on at this time when you're meditating. Yes, they're saying. Okay, so just like I told you to connect with the angels before, do the same type of thing with the ascended masters, connection with them. And that way will help you to get connected with the colors that they come in and the orb colors. Not just that, but the energies that you're going to be feeling at the same time. So connection with the way that your body feels energy, as well as the way that you're perceiving the telepathic communications that are coming in, is what this is referring to. Yes. So the things that you're going through with this, fulfilling your purpose as a light worker, as a star keeper, as a medium. And there may be other things that I'm just not connecting with at this time because it's not time for you to know about. Yes, they're saying. But that's usually how that goes. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, Tanner. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Much love to you. If you're wanting a reading, just put your name in the comments. There is a lag time, guys, so it may take several minutes before I actually see your comments. I apologize for that. Some people, it only takes seconds. Some people, it takes minutes. I don't know if it has to do with what you're viewing on or how many devices you have hooked up to your internet or what it is, but something keeps me from being able to see some of your comments instantly. So again, I apologize. There's nothing I can do about that, but it is what it is. We just have to be patient. I love you too, Tanner. Thank you. Okay, this next reading is going to be for Pinky. I instantly was told to go to my Starseed deck. What messages do you have for Pinky, please? Love, romance, finance, essential, all three of them. Okay, I'm going to get the book for one of these. So you have three cards. All of them are talking about connection, community, finding deeper meanings to things being revealed to you that maybe you've been questioning about, things of that sort. So you may be feeling a little bit alone at this time, but they're saying to connect with, just like Tanner, with your starry ancestors, and tend when you're meditating that you are going to connect with your ancestors. For codes, they're saying they're wanting to give you codes to help your DNA to shift and change. I keep wanting to put these here and I forget, guys. Sorry. Anyway, they're wanting you to connect with them for shifts for DNA. And this is like DNA healing, upgrades to your DNA, codes for healing to your DNA, things of that sort. So they may even keep guiding you, like your intuition may keep guiding you to connect with the sun or the moon at this time, or certain stars at this time, so that you can receive these codes. Everybody's different. I connect with all kinds of different things to receive codes, but to know how to receive them codes, literally, is just, you imagine you're connecting your energy to whatever it is, the solar system, the moon, the sun, whatever it is that you're connecting with, and ask and intend that it will give you any codes that you need for the day, for that time, for healing of whatever it is, mental, physical, emotional, the astral body, what have you, spiritual body. But they're saying they want to give you the lost ways of connection with those things. However, you have to meditate first to be able to connect with them. Look a little bit deeper, spend more time during meditation. Connection through intention and prayer is what they're saying is really going to help you. But they're saying you're not alone. We're all around you. Just connect with us. Again, meditation is where it's at. You can also connect by keeping your eyes open in a dark room, intending to get in contact with your angels or any of the guides that are around you. And eventually, after a couple of minutes, or maybe it may take you a couple of days of doing this, you'll start to see maybe a figure of an angel standing there, or you may see like animal spirit guides. It's different for me every time that I do it. So whatever it is, practice makes perfect. Just keep intending to connect with your spirit guides and angels, and then eventually you will. If you already are one that connects with your spirit guides and angels and things like that, they're saying do it anyway. Okay, so you may feel like there's less of a connection than you used to have, and maybe that's why they're saying doing it anyway. But either way it goes, they're saying you're not alone. You have a lot of love and support on your side. They're helping you to see what your soul plan is, what your divine life mission is. They're helping you to see your light and love in many places. And I feel like this is referring to, like, I almost get this feeling like you was somebody that had a bunch of friends, and all of a sudden you don't have any friends, and maybe you just feel very disconnected from the world or something of that sort. But they're saying we're sending those people back to you, not maybe that you're going to start connecting with in a different way. Maybe it's just people that are on the same kind of soul mission as you, that they're going to just send along the way to help you out with. But whatever it is, that's what they're saying. Hi, Amanda. Thank you for being here. Hi, Sandra. Gotcha. So I got Sandra after Pinky, and then I have Amanda. Thank you, guys. I got you. Okay. Let me get your last card, Pinky, and then I'll let you go. What other messages do you have for Pinky, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self. The top one. Okay, he of the fiery sword is talking about passion, enlightenment. I'm hearing growth with this. I never hear growth with this card, but growth. So there must be a lot of growth, and I feel like that growth may be coming in many different ways. I feel like that's talking about in connection, in like raising through higher states of awareness or higher states of consciousness, which means that you're pushing through fears and doubts. You're seeing things that need changed in your life or things that you need to let go of, and you are pushing through those things and getting to the other side, clearing those things out, maybe letting go and letting God or the universe in and letting them take an over of that sort. But you're like in that next step, next level, next stage, what have you, of enlightenment, so to speak, is what this card is referring to. Normally I get different things from this card, but that's what they're saying for you. So I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here and being of support. Much love to you. Have a wonderful weekend, hun. I love it, Pinky. I was just reading all of your comments. Thank you. Love it. Thank you for confirming to me. Okay, I've got Sandra and then Amanda. If there's anybody else that's wanting put on the list, just let me know, please. So this next reading is going to be for Sandra, and I was told to go to the deck. Thank you, Pinky. Much love to you, hon. Okay, Sandra, this reading is for you, hon. What messages do you have for Sandra, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self, please. This one as well. Okay, Sandra, there may be somebody that has been meddling or tampering in your business, maybe making you feel a little bit down and out, or maybe you may even feel a little down and out on your luck at times, or have been lately, something of that sort. If it's not feeling down and out on your luck, then it's definitely like somebody's kind of tampering in your business or something of that sort, but they're asking you to stand up for yourself. If you know that somebody is tampering in your business or they're trying to cause you harm or something of that sort, this is asking you to stand up for yourself at this time, to have the courage to do that, to go with the flow. You may be having to push through things that are helping you feel more in your power at this time. Yes, they're saying. But this is also referring to a shift in discernment, the way that you see people, the way that you judge yourself and others, things of that sort. But something like that. But it's asking you to stand up for yourself at this time, big time, stand up for yourself. And I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't feel like it's something major like that's actually causing you physical harm, but it could be emotional harm or something of that sort. But either way it goes, push through, say no when it's time to say no, and stand up for yourself when it's time to stand up for yourself, whatever this means for you. But don't let people treat you with disrespect, definitely. And this is referring to you as well. If you judge yourself or treat yourself bad, or or beating yourself up for something, quit. Okay, it's saying to stop doing that. What other messages do you have, please, for Sandra? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit. Thank you. Both of them. Okay, Bloodstone is a number 7 card. 7 is about spiritual awakenings, and you're going through quite a shift when it comes to seeing different things in your life. One of those things being standing up for yourself, having the courage to tell people exactly what they need to know and what they need to hear, not being afraid to hold anything back. Somebody in your life has kept you from speaking your truth or being who you really truly are, or something of that sort. Somewhere down the line they have. But it's saying at this time, they want you to clear your heart and mind from any past pain, exchange it for peace and harmony and balance. Ask the angels to show you what needs to go. This could also be referring to like just thought patterns or sugar or energy drinks, certain foods and things that you're putting into your body that maybe you need to let go of as well. But it's saying detoxify, declutter, all of those things. So not just your physical body, detoxify by changing the things that you eat and drink, but this is saying detoxify your emotional body by forgiving people, forgiving yourself, not judging others, not judging yourself, things of that sort. So it's saying, let go, let go, let go. Whatever it is that you need to cut ties with at this time, ask Archangel Michael to help you to cut those ties, to help you to detoxify your mind, body, and soul, your heart, they say. Okay. Larimar is about the ocean and water, connection with water and the throat chakra. Clearing the throat chakra is what I just heard. They're saying connect with the color blue, connect with any stone that is the color blue is what they're saying. And set intentions to help clear your throat or throat chakra at that same time. And that's really going to help you, as well as connecting with stones that are green and connecting with those to your heart and helping to declutter your heart. Okay. So I hope that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Have a wonderful evening. Much love to you. The next reading is for Amanda. If there's anybody else that's wanting put on the list, please just let me know. Make sure I haven't missed anybody. Hi, babe. Love you. Oh, I'm glad that you got. Okay, Amanda, this one's going to be for you. What cards do I start out with for Amanda, please? Which cards? These first. Thank you. What messages do you have for Amanda, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self. Thank you. So you two, just like the last person that I read, may be facing things that have to do with communication, speaking up for yourself, getting your point across in a loving, kind, compassionate way, something of that sort. Maybe even stepping out in confidence and facing fears of some sort that have to do with communicating to other people, maybe even speaking in the public, something of that sort. But there's definitely two cards of communication. It's building your confidence, connection with communication, things of that sort. So you may be going through things that have to do with your throat chakra, your sacral, and your root chakra. So stay grounded at this time. Get very connected with that makes you feel that you feel the most passionate about, makes you feel the most secure. Make sure that you're putting time and energy into that as well. That's going to help you to build your self-confidence or what have you. I'm not saying that you're not self-confident. I'm just saying that there's a lack of it somewhere, or maybe it could be better or something of that sort. You know what I'm referring to. I'd never try to talk down to anybody, but this is just saying there's something that can be raised up a little bit. Yes, they're saying, but definitely standing up for yourself is asking to be known. These now. Thank you. What other messages do you have for Amanda, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit or higher self, please. Thank you. The blue flame is referring to spontaneous awakenings, activations, integration time, a time of change, rapid change is what they're saying. And this is referring to spiritual awakenings, gifts, awakening that may be unique in nature, your gifts that you already have becoming more heightened, or maybe having more awareness to them, something of that sort. Maybe you're connected more with them, but this is just a deepening all around in many different areas of your life, but awakenings all around. mainly they're saying to your energetic body and your astral body. So you may be astral traveling, lucid dreaming, having out of body experiences. You may be feeling a lot of energy in your body. You may even be seeing visions of your DNA and things that need to be corrected in your DNA. If you're not, expect that to happen, because that's what this card has shown me. As I'm looking up at the amount of people on here, it's saying 7. 7 is a number that is important to you, or should be important to you at this time. Look that number up on Sacred Scribes if you don't already know. It's about spiritual awakenings and many other things. I feel like intuition is part of that number as well. What other messages do you have, please, for Amanda? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from Spirit. Thank you. 2 more came out for you. So I'm going to go ahead and read them both. I've only been doing 4 cards, but they both came out together. So Archangel Michael is an angel of healing, helping you and supporting you in your healing work. This is also referring to the healing that is happening on a DNA level at this time. So you're the second person that I've heard about DNA. Hi, Janet. How are you, honey? I gotcha. Day night, isn't it? I just said it right or wrong. Okay, I gotcha, honey. But anyway, this is referring to, this angel is guiding you at this time when it comes to DNA healing. If you're not already doing healing on your DNA, ask this angel to come while you're meditating to help you and guide you into seeing your DNA, what you're supposed to be doing for it, whatever it is. But expect spontaneous awakenings at this time, really feeling energy different, feeling ups and downs. But I feel like it's more of like the ups and downs are on the energetic side of things. Like you're feeling a lot of ascension symptoms, then the next day you're just wiped out, something of that sort. Or maybe you're wiped out and then all of a sudden you're just really high of your energy. But that's what that's referring to. But it's saying vacuum away any kind of fear that you have at this time. Call upon Archangels Michael and Raphael to lift any fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. So if there's any fear about any of the things that you're going to with these spontaneous awakenings or the healing of your DNA, just ask these angels to help you to release that fear. What ties do you have that are causing the fear? Help ask them to help you to let go of those type of things as well. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here, Amanda. Much love to you. Have a wonderful evening. Okay, day night, this is for you, hun. This next one. Let me just get these cards back together. What cards do I go to for day night, please? Fairy cards. Thank you. Fairies, what messages do you have for day night, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from Spirit or higher self, please. So you're being asked to get out and connect with nature at this time. If you're not somebody that connects with nature, it's definitely saying it's time for you to get out and connect with nature so that you can start to understand the magic of nature, the connection of oneness, or maybe to get to the next level of oneness if you're already understanding what oneness is. Just when I think that I understand what oneness is, something else connects with me and helps me to understand. I don't know anything at all. Okay, so that's what this is referring to. But the singer of connection, again, is talking about connection with nature, getting out, connecting with the plant beings, the tree beings, the fairies, the gnomes, the trolls, whatever it is. Get connected with all those mythological, so to speak, creatures. They're not really mythological. They exist somewhere, okay? You have the ability to connect with those is what it's saying. You are magical yourself. You have shamanic powers, natural abilities, and spiritual abilities that will help you to connect with these plant beings, tree beings, the elven, any of the nature beings, the elementals even at this time will be very beneficial. Sit underneath the tree and say, okay, I don't really know what I'm doing. If you don't know what you're doing, say, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to connect with nature. I want to feel what it's like to get to 0 point energy and understand what you guys are trying to communicate to me. And then allow yourself to close your eyes, see your energy and visualize your energy going to that tree and circling and cycling back down to something of that sort, or maybe just seeing it falling off the trees and connecting with you. And what's going to happen is some kind of magical connection. Okay. Expect it and it will happen. Yes, they're saying. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Angie. How are you, honey? Thank you for being here. I got you on the list. Yes, you need to definitely speak to trees tonight. If that's been told to you and I'm telling it to you, then you definitely have some kind of special connection with trees. And, trees are very healing, beneficial to your healing. So make sure that you're connecting with those. Even if you don't know how to do it, practice makes perfect. You have to be bad at something before you're good at something before you're great, and great at something before you master it. So to begin, you just say, okay, I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know what I'm doing, but I want to communicate with you. I want to connect with you. And just imagine that it's connecting with you in some sort of way with its energy. And then when you're giving back to that, that connection comes. Hi, Sandra. How are you, honey? I got you. You're after Angie. But yeah, definitely connection with the plant and tree beings at this time. Don't just connect with the tree beings, but the plant beings. The just one strand of grass. I connect with grass all the time. I know it sounds very weird, but I can not astral travel. I remote view grass. I remote view things that have to do with nature. Like I can be in the internal part of a tree, like I am a part of the tree, and I've done it with grass, leaves, rocks. I've been a rock before, but this may even be a connection that it's referring to with you. So, however, excuse me. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, anyway. So connection with labradorite at this time is going to help you with astral travel, connection with your psychic abilities, and upgrade to your psychic abilities, even connection with other realms is what it's saying. Maybe, just maybe, if you carry labradorite with you, it'll help you to connect with the tree and the plant beings as well. Yes, the fairies too. So connection with the fairies, the sprites, maybe even. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Much love to you, honey. Have a great day Monday when you're going out to the countryside. Connect with the trees. Do whatever it is that you can to connect. Just practice makes perfect. Have a wonderful weekend, hun. Much love. Okay, I got Angie and then Sandra. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. You're very welcome, honey. This next reading is going to be for Angie. I'm doing good, Angie. Thank you. Pretty hot here today, or humid, I should say. It's not extremely hot, but it's been pretty humid, and I've been wanting to just stay in, but we've had to go out and do a few things today. But hopefully everybody's doing well. What cards do I get you for Angie, please? The fairy cards. Thank you. Okay, Angie, this message is going to be for you, and then I have Sandra if there's anybody else that's wanting a reading. Okay, babe, sure. Save the best for last. What messages do you have, please, for Angie? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages, messages from spirit. Thank you. Okay, Angie, usually I get a certain thing off of this card, but when I'm getting, they're saying it's not referring to you. So I am going to read what the book has to say about He of the Fiery Sword. It is a number 4 card, and 4 is about the angels wanting to work with you or being of assistance to you. You may be receiving repeated numbers that have to do with like synchronistic numbers. Pay attention to those if you don't already. I think that you probably already are somebody that does that, but yeah, definitely pay attention to synchronistic numbers. But this card is about the active principle, spiritual will, protection, and justice. But they want me to read exactly what it says. The presence of the fiery swords master in a reading can indicate that there is a need for clear and focused will and determination to carry through on decisions, even if much effort is required. And I'm also hearing, I always get this sense of even if things don't make sense, you need to pay attention to it or put time and energy into it. If it's something that's repeating to you, or just like this heartfelt knowing that you need to put time and energy into, if it doesn't make sense, follow through anyway, is what it's saying. But it also says, he can tell us that such will and strength is present in regard to the issues under consideration. We need to consider how he is expressing his will and strength and how that expression may be enhanced or improved. The singer's energy that enables us to burst bonds of outgrown ways of being and move to the next level. So I feel like this is referring to you're already doing that. You're busting through these old cycles. You're pushing through and releasing old baggage, so to speak. Yes, they're saying. And it's making room for new things to come in. Yes. So it's saying to just be active in whatever it is that you're putting time and energy into. Don't slack on it. Just keep pushing through even the rough times or the hard times. Because the next stage to that is more knowings, more enlightenments, more connected. No, you're not too late, Margaret. Thank you for being here, honey. I got you. You'll be after Sandra. Okay. But yeah, it's more enlightenment, the next level of awakening for you, what have you. But they're saying, um, these knowings that are just going to come to you. And I also feel like there's a deepening of connection with more beings or different beings than you ever connected with before. Because I'm seeing like these very tall beings standing around you. They may be the Octurians, it could be the Andromedans. There's many beings that are pretty tall, but these are pretty tall beings, like 6 foot, 7 foot, and taller. So whoever they are, they're definitely connecting with you. You may be feeling their presence around you, especially in the direct sides of you. Okay. So anyway, yeah, enlightenment is what they're saying with that one. What other messages do you have for Angie, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages. This is also some things that have been kind of hidden from you. You may be asking questions to your angels or your guides, and you're like, man, are they ever going to answer me? Are they ever going to give me my next step? Or are they going to guide the way? Because I feel like they've kind of slacked off. They're saying, okay, the time's coming for us to do that again. We were just seeing if you're really paying attention to what was going on. We were wanting you to follow your own intuition, your own guidance, your own heart. You've done that. Okay, so they're stepping back in. They're coming back into the picture, so to speak. Not that they were completely gone or anything of that sort. It's up at the top, honey. It's the PayPal link. Thank you for asking, but it's up at the top. It's a PayPal link. And it's asking you to meditate at this time, Angie. This is selenite, which is about peace in the crown chakra, but the crown chakra, not crown chakra. Yes, this is about the crown chakra, but that's not what I was meaning to say. They're wanting you to awaken more understanding, more connectiveness with universal energies like the angels, other beings like the Octurians, like I was just saying, the taller beings that are around you, Andromedans, maybe. It may even be both of them, because I feel like both of them are. No, hi, Courtney. How are you, honey? I think that both of them are accurate. I got you, hun. But anyway, connection with meditation at this time, asking to connect with those beings that I was just referring to, is also going to help you at this time to see what your next steps are. This whole reading is a lot about more things being revealed to you and seeing your next steps. And I feel like this may have something to do with finances. Yes, they're saying. Okay. What other messages do you have for Angie, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages. Thank you. Okay, Tiger's Eye is talking about connection with animal spirit guides. Also, your solar plexus chakra being more in your personal will, being more in, or your personal strength, and not personal will, but your personal strength and more in God's will, something of that sort. But this is referring to connection with spirit guides. Animal spirit guides, not just spirit guides. Animal spirit guides are saying telepathic communications. I'm seeing an eagle, and I'm also seeing some other sort of bird, but I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like a toucan. It has like a long beak of some sort. So I don't know. Maybe a toucan or some kind of tropical bird. It's black and orange and yellow. Either way it goes, it'll probably come to you again. If it's coming to me to tell you this, it's probably going to come to you in your dreams, or maybe you'll see it repeat on TV or in a book that you're reading or something of that sort. I don't know, but either way it goes, you'll understand what it means when you're supposed to. I hope that you got something out of your reading, Angie. Thank you for being here and being a support. Much love to you. Have a wonderful weekend and an evening. Okay, I've got Sandra, Margaret, and Courtney. If I've missed anybody, please let me know. And I've seen 2 people ask about sending a donation. There is a pinned message up at the top where I put my link for my PayPal, guys. If you want to send something to PayPal, it's definitely appreciated. Thank you so much for doing that. Anybody that donates, it's always appreciated. You guys are helping me to get closer and closer to my goal of being able to quit my daytime job and do this full time. So every little bit helps. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I got you, Courtney. Thank you. So Sandra, Margaret, and Courtney. Nick's going to be my last reading. Anytime he's on here, he's usually my last reading. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do this one for Sandra. And I'm told to go to my Starseed deck for you, Sandra. What messages do you have for Sandra, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages. I'm supposed to take this one? Okay, I thought so. So you've got Andromedan energy, which is about adventure, jumping right in, not taking time to try to talk yourself out of something. So there may be some kind of adventure that you feel like you're getting ready to go on or about to embark on. It may even be the moving adventure, but it's saying, say yes to change, say yes to adventure, jump right in and have a grateful energy about jumping in. It may feel a little off. You may feel as if you don't know if you're going in the right direction, but I feel like it's more of like you trying to talk yourself out of what you already know is right for you. So put time and energy into what you know is going to be successful for you, or whatever it is Spirit has been guiding you to do. Make sure that you're doing that. Messenger energy is coming in. This may be messages from your deceased loved ones. It could be just from your guides. It could be from a little girl, because I feel like a little girl is coming through, and this is in spirit. This could be a guide. I can't remember if this came through for you before, but I feel like it could be a guide. I'm getting the initial L for some reason, maybe Lorna or Lena or something of that sort. Because those like sounds are coming through. I'm not really seeing the name. I'm not fully hearing it, but I feel like it's Lena or Lorna or something of that sort. Anyway, they're bringing in some sort of message of balance and harmony, connectedness. And I feel like this may even be referring to your marriage, because they're saying that there's some sort of shift coming. It may just be that the peace and happiness is coming because things are changing, or maybe a move is coming or something of that sort, because I feel both. But I feel almost like prayers are being answered. Whatever it is you've been asking for resolution in, something is happening, okay? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You had a daughter that passed that was Luna? Okay. Thank you, Courtney. I see that, honey. Lily. Okay, maybe it is Lily. Either way it goes, there's definitely a younger female spirit coming through that is bringing you some sort of message. So pay attention. She might even bring the fragrance of some kind of, like, a daisy, because I think it's a daisy that I'm seeing. It's a white flower with like a yellow middle, maybe a daisy of some sort, or daffodil, maybe even, I don't know, one of those. But you may smell that fragrance, and that's a good indicator that she is near or trying to communicate with you, something of that sort. The Season Mintaka is about seeing your potential, bringing the unconscious to light. And I feel like this is you becoming more in tune with your divine life mission, more in tune with your abilities and gifts. Yes, they're saying definitely more in tune with your abilities and gifts. And just like somebody else that I read earlier, I'm not for sure who it was, but somebody else I read earlier, there's some sort of rare potential or rare gifts or some sort of spontaneous awakenings that are going to be happening for you. Or okay, they're saying they're already happening for you. Yes, they're saying yes, yes, yes. So there may be some things that are being revealed to you at this time that are helping to bring you into balance as well. This could be as in your marriage and with spiritual gifts that you have. Yes, they're saying. Yeah, that flower she keeps showing me this flower. So maybe she's even leaving them around you. Maybe there's been some kind of picked white flower and it's been like left at your feet, or you just look down and it's there, or something of that sort. That's her connecting with you. Not these cards. Thank you. What cards do I go to? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Sandra, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension, messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Sandra. Love, romance. Thank you. Okay, turquoise is about balance, the throat and heart chakra, coming more in alignment with your inner knowings, your connectedness with your intuition and knowing what is right for you. Something of that sort. Yeah. Amanda, I don't know why it's doing that, but it happens sometimes. It'll take minutes for some people to see the video. I apologize for that happening, but there's absolutely nothing I can do about that. But that is crazy that it's just now showing you your video. I apologize for that. Some people can, like Sandra, she's able to see this right now. So it's so weird. I don't know if it's just your connection with your internet or where you live or what it is, but I apologize that you're just now seeing that. But this is talking about balance coming to your throat chakra, your heart chakra, you being more connected with your inner knowings, being more trusting of your intuition and your guidance that's coming through telepathic communications. Yes, they're saying you're also hearing audible voices, maybe calling out your name or saying certain things or something of that sort. But either way it goes, you're receiving balance because of trust that you have. Yes, they're saying. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here, Sandra, and being a support. Much love to you. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you. I see that. Well, at least you're able to see it now pretty well. Maybe you need to connect with that friend then, Sandra. That may be what I was being shown was the friend, Daisy. But you're very welcome. Much love to you, honey. Have a wonderful weekend. Okay, this next one is going to be for Margaret, and then I have Courtney. If there's anybody that I missed, make sure to tell me, please. I just wanted to shuffle these a little bit more. It seems like I've been using them a lot. Okay, so which cards do I start out with for Margaret, please? Thank you. Okay, Margaret, this one's for you. What messages do you have for Margaret, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. Woo. Okay, you have, am I supposed to take all of those? Okay, Margaret, I feel like some of this has came up before. All four of these are for you. So, they're telling me to do it like this. Okay, so the first card that came out is listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. Okay, this is referring to love, romance, some sort of connection with either a twin flame or a soulmate. But it has the power of like a soulmate connection, a very intense magnetic attraction. And the attraction may not even be physical, but it's more of like an energetic attraction. Like you just don't know why you got to have them, but you've got to have them. You just have this desire to be around them, to get to know them, to whatever. Okay. This person, like I said, may be a twin flame. They may be just a soulmate. I can't answer that for you. Only you know that answer. This is something that you need to pray and meditate about. Ask the angels because they'll be able to guide you and let you know exactly what kind of, it doesn't matter whether or not it's a twin flame or a soulmate, the same type of relationship. It could be spiritual in nature, could just be one of those deep relationships that's going to trigger you into healing responses or having to be forced to heal certain aspects about yourself. You may never get with that person romantically. However, what it's saying is, that's always a possibility, but there's lessons to be learned. So what are those lessons that need to be learned that may help you to see who you truly are, the things that you really desire and what you want and things of that sort? It could bring a bunch of emotional sensitivity, emotional purging, a deepening or quickening of the heart chakra, which means you're going to be forced to look at past events or traumatic things that have happened to you, anything that has to do with love or romance or connecting with other people in general through this twin flame or this soulmate connection. Okay, it's going to help you to see the things that are your weakest parts of you that need to be brought up, and or you need to do better or whatever. I don't know what the right word is to say, but it's also going to help you to see your assets. Okay, it's going to trigger you into seeing your worth, the things that you're good at, the things that you have a lot of of quality in. And it's basically going to force you to have to like those things or dislike things so much that you change them. Okay. That's what this type of relationship does for somebody, whether or not you're in a romantic relationship with them at all. It will do that to you. It will trigger emotional responses, needs, as well as just communicating in general, listening to people as well. But the fairies are also saying they want to connect with you at this time. That has nothing to do with this romantic soulmate or twin flame. This is just talking about getting out in connection with nature at this time, help cleaning up trash or, something of that sort around the neighborhood, but just being of service some sort of way to nature, maybe planting plants or connection with water, even at this time, may be beneficial to you. But that's what they're referring to, is connection with the fairies, nature at this time will be beneficial. Okay. I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here, Margaret. Much love to you. Have a wonderful weekend. Courtney, you'll be next. I got room for 2 more people, guys. If there's anybody else on here that's wanting a reading. Thank you for saying that, Margaret. It makes me feel so good. Thank you for confirming that for me. I'm glad that you got something out of your reading. Much love to you, honey. Guys, a lot of the things that I share with you guys, most of the things that come through are coming through from spirit, but some of those things, a lot of the things are actual experiences that I have went through on this journey that I am on, the spiritual ascension journey, awakening journey, whatever you want to call it, evolution of my mind, body, and soul. I have experienced a lot of things, and I can speak from experience because I've got through those things or either I'm still working on those things and still being empowered by them or what have you. But it really helps when you guys tell me how accurate that I am and, how spot on or what have you. It really makes me want to keep doing these things for you guys and all of that. But I really appreciate your guys' input and support. It's very much appreciated. Thank you. Okay, this next reading is going to be for Courtney. Which course? Thank you. Okay, Courtney, this one's for you. You guys, remember, you can always feel free to share my videos with people, share that I'm getting ready to go live with others. That also will help my channel grow. That helps just as much as sending donations or buying a service from me or something of that sort, or even getting on these lives. You guys sharing my information and videos, talking to your friends about the experiences that you've had during these videos, or even during, I know I've done a lot of people that's on here tonight I have had healing appointments with, and have had more than one healing appointment with. So I truly appreciate you guys. I know that you guys are a big support for me. A lot of you have been here since day one, 2 years ago when I started this channel. So thank you guys so much for, I'm growing slowly, but I'm growing, and it's because of you guys and your support. So thank you again. All right, Courtney, this one's for you. What messages do you have? Not all of them. Okay, thank you. What other messages do you have? Thank you. Okay. Okay, so you're a star seed. You're somebody that is somewhat of a cosmic ancestor. You've been here before. You lived many lives on this earth. You've also lived many lives, or are living other lives in other places at this time. In some of those places, you are a ascended being, somebody that is of a higher intelligence, a higher level of light, so to speak. So they're more intelligent, more connected with spirit. They're more evolved is the right way to put it. So they're asking you at this time to Ask your higher self, ask your soul to help you to remember your dreams at this time. Pay attention as well to your daydreams, because your ancestors or other pieces of yourself in other places that you are existing at this time are wanting to connect with you at this time, or bringing forth knowledge and wisdom to help you to see what your divine soul plan is, what your mission is, why you're meant to be here, to seed your light and love, how to seed your light and love. Okay. But it's saying, this is things that you've done before. This is not the first time that you've been born onto this earth or born into any other place where you have helped spread your love and light. You have helped others to heal certain aspects of themselves. You have been a healer, somebody that actually uses energy to heal others or themselves. So this is not the first time that you've done this. They're saying we want you to awaken to and remember, awaken to those memories of when you've done it before, so that you can pull those memories forward, use them in this lifetime to help yourself evolve even faster, to help other people awaken and evolve, what have you. But they ask you to stay grounded at this time. The information that's coming in, it may be coming in from the sun. It could be coming in from just gamma waves that could be causing all kinds of ascension problems, pain, pitter patter, swirling sensation, dizziness, heat, cold, feeling very tired, feeling fatigued, feeling as if you've been hit by a Mack truck, like your bones and muscles are just in extreme pain. This is gamma waves of energy bringing in information and codes to awaken your soul and your memories to knowing what you've already done before, those lives that you've already lived where you've been a healer or you've been whatever, okay, whatever it is that you are. That's what it's referring to. But it's saying slow down, spend time in nature, connect with water, connect with the plant and tree beings, connection in general with everything that's around you, creation. Okay. Ask to connect with creation and feel the different levels of oneness. Ask to be connected with oneness. And once you connect with and get that sense of bliss and that sense of peace and calmness with that, just when you think it's not going to get any better, it will. Go out in nature the very next day or a couple days later and intend on doing the same thing, connection with oneness. And then guess what happens? The trees are talking to you this time. You don't just feel the energy of being connected with all of these things. You feel the trees talking to you. You don't know how you're doing it. It's crazy to you. You never thought anything like that could happen. You couldn't explain it with human words how it's happening, but it's going to happen. So getting out in connection with nature is really going to be beneficial to you at this time. Don't pass this up. This is saying, anytime that you can, take your kids out and do whatever it is that you do out in nature. Take walks, but intend on connection with oneness, okay? That's it. Just say oneness. Hematite is about mental strength. It's also about the physical body and pain and connection with the root chakra. So grounding yourself is going to help you as you're receiving these gamma waves of light, these light codes that are awakening your DNA or your soul memories or whatever it is. You're going to gain a lot of mental strength through all of these. Drink plenty of water. You're going to have a lot of physical pain. You're going to be going through a lot of changes to your body. You may go up and down with weight. You may feel very like I'm talking about, like lethargic or sick or what have you. But just when you think that you can't handle anymore, Spirit's going to say, okay, we're done. We're going to back off. But we needed you to go through this so that you can transform. Okay. Just know that you're transforming. But anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, hun. Much love to you. Thank you for being here and being supportive. If there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, please let me know. I have time for 2 more readings. If not, I'm just going to go on to Nick and be my last reading. I'll give it a couple more minutes just to see if anybody else is wanting one. I do know that there's a lag time for a lot of people, so sometimes it could take several minutes to get to me, but I'll shuffle the cards a little bit, and if no one else comes on wanting a reading, I'll go on to Nick and end my live feed for tonight. Thank you again to anybody who has donated to the channel tonight or at any time. Anybody that's liked, shared, subscribed. Anyone that's making appointments, thank you so much. Okay, guys, if there's anybody else that's wanting a reading, just put your name in the comments. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end this live feed with Nick being the last reading. Okay, Nick, this message is going to be for you. Not these cards. These cards. Okay, thank you. Good. Keep playing with mud. I love it. All right, Nick, this is for you. What messages do you have for Nick, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please, for Nick. Love, romance, finance, all of them. Okay, Nick. So the roar is usually about bouncy, enthusiastic energy, seeing potential, things of that sort. But what I'm feeling with this is that there's something for you to get excited about. Okay, I don't know exactly what this is referring to. I think I know what it's referring to. I think it's referring to something letting go. But this is talking about something to be excited about. There's information or something that's going to happen that's going to be exciting, or something that you need to get excited about. Yes, they're saying. Flaff the Floofer is talking about staying grounded, remaining. They're saying remain, or what's the right way of saying this? Stay the course. Okay, keep going with the flow. Stay the course, even if you feel the extreme ups of ups, the extreme lows of lows. Highs of highs, lows of lows, what have you. Stay grounded, get connected with nature, go out and get in the garden if you need to get out in the garden or what have you. But make sure that you're doing that at this time. The singer of initiation is saying that everything that you're going through at this time, the release of a certain sort of attachment, the energy that's going to come through after the release of that attachment, all of those things are happening for a reason. They're happening so that you can be taught what you need to do to help other people to release these things. Hi, Susan. I see that you're here, hon. I am doing the last reading for tonight, though. If you can come back on Monday on Facebook, I will get right to you, though. But it's saying that the things that you're going through are just helping you and aiding you into being able to do this and helping other people as well. You may be feeling some sort of emotional purge at this time, and I'm feeling almost like a shock to the system. And I like from here to here for some reason. I don't know if there's a heaviness there or what exactly it's trying to say, but either way it goes, it's saying that there's some sort of an emotional purge. You may even be going through okay, again, I'm seeing like a lot of different beings around you, a lot of them sending love and light. So you may feel influxes of energy at different parts of the day. Maybe it's just when you're asking for it, but I feel like it's even more so when they feel like it needs to be sent. And they're saying the sound will continue to diminish and go away. And I keep seeing this thing moving further and further and further and further behind. But anyway, yeah, some sort of metaphysical heart surgery, some sort of connection with love in a deepening way. So it may be referring to whatever it is that you need to start feeling excited about, that it's causing a major healing. Yes, they're saying some sort of emotional purge, a major emotional purge, which we already knew to expect that. I want to get one more card for you, Nick, real quick. What other messages do you have, please, for Nick? Thank you. Susan and Liz, if you guys are still here, just stay here for a second. I'll do a real quick read for you guys. I'm still saying that I saved the best for last, though, babe, because I really did. Anyway, there may be some times where it feels a little bit dark or clouded, or as if you don't really want to push through, is what they're saying. But they're saying to make sure to remember that there's something to be excited about. Okay, so connection with nature is a must at this time, they said. Taking your shoes off, putting them underneath the dirt in the garden, going to Houston Woods and connecting and putting your feet in the water, something of that sort needs to be done. And I'm actually seeing you making another video with your didgeridoo, so maybe you need to connect with your didgeridoo as well. Yes, they're saying. Anyway, I hope that you got something out of your reading, babe. Love you. And I'm going to go ahead and do these last two readings, and then I'm going to get off here. I love you too. So Susan, I will take you, and then Liz, because Susan was on here first. Okay, so Susan, this reading will be for you. I was told to start with the crystal deck. What messages do you have for Susan, please? Love, romance, finance, ascension messages from spirit or higher self, please. What other messages do you have for Susan, please? Love, romance, thank you. Okay, you have the ability to connect telepathically with animals. You may not realize that you have it, but I feel like you probably do understand that you have it with animals. They're saying to take that connection even deeper and connect with your spirit guides. If you connect with your animal spirit guides in the same way that you connect with animals, and just imagining knowing what they're saying, then you actually do know what they're saying is what it's saying. But they ask you to build your self-confidence and courage when it comes to connection with animals. It may even be asking you to push past sort of fear that you have of a certain animal, or maybe even some sort of bug or spider or creature of some sort, to push past that. But either way, it's also asking you to spend time doing the things that you're passionate about. So things that make you feel joy and joy, peace, create those type of things are also going to help in building some sort of self-confidence, boosting the good part of the ego, something of that sort. Yes, they're saying. But you may even be pulled to connect with more with animals at this time. Yeah, I don't know again if that's referring to connection with just your spirit guides and telepathic communication with animals, or if this is also referring to never mind. Yeah, it's referring to you connecting with both the animal spirit guides and telepathic communications with animals. So this is something that you're very capable of doing. I get a sense that you've always connected with animals telepathically. And if you don't understand what that means, is you know what they're thinking, you know what they're feeling, you get a sense of what they want or need. People don't, something of that sort. Yes, they're saying. What other messages do you have for Susan, please? Thank you. Both of them, not this one. Thank you. What other messages do you have for Susan? Thank you. Am I supposed to take them both? Okay, so if you're not somebody that already connects with the fairies are wanting to connect with you at this time. So connecting with the fairies, getting out and connecting with nature, just asking them to connect with you, show you what it is that they are wanting you to do at this time. It may have connection, just want you to be connecting with them, or nature in general. It may be to do with gardening, or that they're wanting you to connect with water and help clean up waterways, or even clean up litter around the area or your neighborhood, or what have you. It could be so many different things, but this card is blank for a reason. It's saying that your fairy guides want you to meet them. They want you to know who they are. So this is something that you would do. Go out and connect in the forest, or out in the mountains, or something of that sort, or near a lake or something, and say, okay, fairies, I may have never connected with you before, but I'd like to connect with you. Trish said my fairy guides want to connect with me at this time. You may start hearing fast voices that really you can't make out what they're saying, but they're talking so fast it's almost like a chipmunk or a mouse or something speaking to another mouse. That's one way of knowing that they're communicating with you. Seeing repeated thoughts about nature or about cleaning up things, or maybe you just have a image of like a Tinkerbell looking thing in your head, and it just won't leave, and you can see the actual face of it, or you see the colors of clothing it's wearing, or you may see what their hands or feet look like. Whatever it is, that's how they're coming to you, and that's how they want to communicate with you. So just know that they're wanting to connect with you as well. That telepathic communication may even be referring to connection with the fairies in that way. Yes, that's the way that I communicate with them. But connection out in nature at this time is really going to help you also with your telepathic communications with animal spirit guides. So the animal spirit guides, when you see them, they'll keep repeating. You'll see them a lot out in nature, or maybe you're watching TV and you see a commercial with an owl or a bear or something, and you keep seeing it, or you hear a song about an owl or a bear or something of that sort, and they're saying, okay, well, we want to connect with you. Look up that animal symbolism. Look up the owl or the bear animal symbolism, and it'll tell you exactly what you're going through at that time, or what you should expect at that time. And you're going to be like, holy cow, the more that I pay attention to these animals that I keep seeing, the more that I look at the animal symbolism, the more that I see how aligned they really are with what's happening in my life. So if I pay attention to them and see them, or connect with them more readily, then I know exactly what my next step is. Yes, they're saying. So connection with nature is really going to help you at this time. But the singer of initiation is saying that there's some things that you're going through at this time that may be helping you to connect with spirit differently, maybe helping you connect with the nature beings in a way that you never had before. And it's also helping you to connect, talking about a connection with your intuition and telepathic communications with animals or animal spirit guides. So really pay attention to the animals that you're seeing a lot of. If you're feeling like you need to push through some sort of fears that you've had of different animals or creatures or something, push through those. Ask your angels and guidance, like, help me to get push past this fear. Man, spiders used to be a bad thing for me. I hated to see a spider in my house. I'd get hairspray and I'd spray it and try to drown it and kill it and what have you. To where now I can pick them up on one of these cars, like a big bouncy spider. I did this on a video, like a live video feed last week, I think it was, having to get a spider off my wall, and it kept jumping off my hand and off my card. And yes, I still had a little bit of fear, but I knew that it wasn't going to hurt me because I've taken like 100 of them outside now. Right. But I had to push through those fears by saying, okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to trust. They said, okay, just get a broom first. And then it went from a broom to something, about this far, then something this far away from me, to where I can pick it up with this card now and not have a problem in the world doing it. It may feel a little uncomfortable to me, but I'll still do it. But it's saying, push through those fears that you have of any kind of creature or whatever at this time. It's also going to help you to build self-confidence, what have you. But I hope that you got something out of your reading, Susan. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Much love to you. Liz, this last reading is going to be for you. They're telling me to go to my Starseed deck. What messages do you have for Liz? Thank you. Both of these? Okay. I feel like these came out for you before. Am I supposed to take this third one? Okay. So if they didn't already come out for you, or if they did, they're coming out for you again. I feel like this is a deja vu moment. So these must have came out for you before. But anyway, there's two cards talking about you being part of a soul team, that it's time for you to get connected with your soul family, so to speak. Those people that can help you to learn about your gifts. It can bring more awareness to the ones that you already have, help you to awaken even further than you're already awakened, something of that sort. Again, I feel like this is like a deja vu moment, but you're awakening to different soul memories at this time. You could be realizing like, man, I feel like I've done this before. Maybe you are having deja vu moments, and that's why I'm feeling like this is deja vu, because you are having these moments of like, man, I feel like I've been here before. 3-3. Look that number up on Sacred Scribes. But anyway, you're learning how to be a human in the world, but not of it. I want to read the book on this real quick. It's asking you to stay grounded at this time, stay in earth, because you may be rising through different dimensions, connection with different realms at this time as you're getting connected with your star family, or, what have you. You may be feeling a little disconnected from the earth, or so they're saying. Before you even get out of the bed every morning, ground yourself, earth yourself to the like root yourself to the earth, so that you can feel more connected and not feel as if you're drifting so far away. But I do want to read what this says. It says, the challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world but not of it, to realize they are souls having a human experience and to be fully conscious of it, to have their soul fully embody their body. Okay, so it says that some will lean more towards transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical, which I feel like that's more of you now. And they yearn for personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and more comfortable praying and hanging out with the stars than on the earth. But it's saying that if you're more of an eminence person, that you're more attached to the earthly things and earthly possessions. So it's actually good to have a balance of both of those things. So make sure that you stay grounded at this time. That is really going to help you when it comes to connection with your soul family and receiving memories of the gifts that you already had, bringing forward that knowledge, what have you. Yes, they're saying. Turquoise is referring to balance of the throat and heart chakra, a coming together of trust, of your intuition, of your abilities, of I feel like it's also talking about a balance coming where you may feel like you're like kind of disconnected from earth, or like you're just ascending, and you don't know how to bring yourself back down. They're saying balance will come. It'll come when it's supposed to come. Trust the timing. It's always perfect. You're feeling what you're feeling because you're supposed to be feeling it. There's lessons to be learned through all of it. I'm going to get you one more card, and then I'm going to end this live feed, guys. Give me one more card for Liz, please. I've only been doing 4 cards tonight, but I was told to get one more for you. So, okay, the last card for you is talking about there could be some kind of ill feeling, or like you're having bad luck, but they're saying transcend, push through that whatever is happening right now that's making you feel like there's bad luck, it's actually creating balance. It's the opposite of the way that you may feel. I don't know what this is referring to. It may just be something simple and small, because I feel like it's something simple, but whatever it's referring to, just know it's not actually bad luck. It's the universe switching things to balance things out for you for the better. Okay, I hope that you got something out of your reading. Thank you for being here and being supportive. Much love to you. Thank you, everybody that has been here and donated, shared, liked, any of that stuff for my channel or any of my social media. I do have a plan to start doing more with my Instagram. I was told to start doing like a daily read on my Instagram, and maybe some grounding exercises along with that, just something like a quick 5-minute video. But anyway, guys, be looking for that probably starting next week. I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Thank you guys for your support, and much love to you guys. Bye.